Sorry. Uh, I had to laugh there. The like lo-fi crinkles in my ears, like tickling my brain. Welcome back to House Flipper 2. It's a Flipper Friday here. I'm excited to get stuck in. There's so much been going on. I'm very excited. I think the next 2 episodes we're gonna be hardcore focusing on this job. Yeah, I was looking at the next 2 months, you know, the rest of the year, what we got time to do and all that. I think, God, we're so close. It was almost having the 25th episode on the 25th. Instead, we got the 26th episode on the 26th of December. Like, that makes it not want to be a Christmas one, so I'm trying to decide if that one will be the one where we decorate our house for Christmas or the one before that, but my mind was thinking, hopefully we finish this up in the next 2 episodes, then I do an episode of doing up our house, and then an episode of just regular job, another episode of finishing up our house to make it, you know, more presentable, and then an episode playing with Christmas decorations. God, this is slow. I just really wanted to get up on the other side of the roof to see what that little thing was, you know? I forgot to say last episode was my 20th episode of House Flipper. So, I don't know, kind of an anniversary. A milestone, I guess. But I completely missed saying anything about it. I felt a little bit bad. But oh well. Come on, you can do this. Oh, going so slow. But yeah, otherwise, my Alice series, I think I've only got about 4 at most, maybe just 3 episodes left, and it'll be over, and I'll get to start another new long play series to post up here. It'll probably be Date Everything or something like that. But I might also pick up like another game series. Oh! Have a great day. I will. Look at this guy. Oh, this is so worth coming up here. Alright. I can't flip that. I can trash it. Nope. Oh, I can't sell it either. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave him up here. I feel bad getting rid of him. Part of my brain is like, no, we must clean everything, but no, he can stay. It's cool. And now we no longer need this. Get rid of it. Oh, me. It's finally been snowing here. Like, it's been so cold the past few weeks, but it hasn't been enough for it to get frosty. We haven't had anything more than sleet. But I woke up this morning, all the roofs are white. It's gonna be snowing for at least the next 2 days. I wonder if I can buy a little spin or skip to put out here. So I think, after looking around the building, this is all the trash. Let me see if I go store, building accessories, bin. What if I look up bin? What do I get? Out of trash bin. Can I buy that, put it down, and then sell it? Ooh. Yeah, we just need one. Put that there. Open it up. Click. Click. Boop. Boop. But yeah, so I think that's what the next few episodes of House Flipper is gonna look like. So I know what I'm doing when I'm gonna be blabbing about my week. Close. I'm trying to think. Oh, there's so many big exciting things been happening. There's a flip tool. Can I flip this? No. It looks like something that would need to be flipped. Hang on, I gotta focus up a second. Alright, what do we actually have in here? is this? Okay. We'll figure out where that goes later. Once we figure out, like, front door and all that jazz. Let's go back inside. I think we just gotta pick a room and start going at it. Balcony door. Bye. Where do you need to go? Here. I was excited at the beginning of the week because I've seen up on YouTube that the first episode of Mighty Nein was out. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to go see that. And then when, of course, I get to YouTube, I was like, I'll wait until I'm ready to watch it. It's gonna be great. I didn't realize it was a limited release. I'd have to wait like another 2-3 days to see it on Prime. I was heartbroken. But I just watched the first episode today. And then I saw there's like the first 3 episodes are up. And I was like, I kind of want to sit and I want to watch them all. How many of these do I need? Oh, it's good. Do I need more than that? Do I need to sell one of those? Hang on. Like, if I sell that, then I go to tab. Was I only meant to have, like, one of those? I think I was just meant to have one. Okay, just one of these. We're gonna do the buy the furniture and then figure out where it all goes situation. Yeah. I saw there was, like, 2 more episodes for me to watch, and I was like, I'll wait until I've done some work today, and then I can get all cozied up and watch them tonight. It's, you know, perfect weather for getting all cozied up. I gotta try out my new waterproof clothes, because, you know, I live out in the countryside. I gotta walk my dogs, so I got a little waterproof jacket and a waterproof. Let's just put these anywhere. Put them anywhere. Put them anywhere. For walking the dogs. They work great, really cozy. They don't look like they'd be cozy, but it was fine enough. Oh, 2 pool tables. Oh boy, we're gonna start shifting stuff around here soon. I'll wait and get the pool accessories after, since they're just small things. We can figure out where they go. Right. Oh, really stuck. Okay. Good view of this room. The important thing to figure out is where the TVs are gonna go. And then we can put the, because that's pretty limited. Furniture has a lot more options about where it can go, but the TVs need to go somewhere specific. Is it distracting to have your TV kind of like that? I think we gotta put it up more. I just... Okay. That's fine. I'd probably be fine with it even being, like, in the corner more. I don't know. Leave it there for now. Nah, where's this other screen going? Feels very sports bar-y. I feel like we could put it on that wall, but that wall fits nicer. Unless you want to have TVs side by side. Let me see. I think I can live with the beam coming down through the TV. I can live with that. It gives it, you know, a rustic bar feel. Now, big plush chair right by the TV. Get it flush with the wall. Bring it over more. You can do it. Ooh. Great. Bar stool gonna be, I presume, by the piano. Actually, no. You going here. This little guy is gonna go here. It's not awful. And then, I just want this to feel kind of like the area where conversations are happening. Like, I can just imagine college kids and rucksacks. I think I want the piano under this light. Ooh, slightly off center. Come on, bring it over a little bit. Just a little bit. Move this. Move you. That's too far. Hang on. R. Precise placement. There we go. That's what I needed. Just slightly over. Slightly. There we go. That's pretty centered. Makes me happy. See, now I'm questioning myself. Maybe I need to move this piano over under these windows. Is that jazzy Christmas music? No. Is it? It sounds like a bit of like, oh, Christmas tree. It wasn't intentional. I'm just using my same royalties free, no AI, good lo-fi jazz, but I'm fine with it having a little bit of Christmas tunage. Are we fine with this? I feel like these could be closer to TV, but even if it does feel like it's cutting into the walkway a little bit. This place is going to be absolutely heaving, I can tell. Boy. There's my alt button. Oh, 1 second, I gotta pause. Sorry, I had a little phone call. I was gonna just put these up against the wall. I suppose I could put them here. There we go. I don't think that's bad. Let's go to... I don't want to do it in the hallways. I want to like see the kind of sealed off rooms. Unfortunately, I deleted all the doors, so I can't get into any of them. Let's try see where this door goes. Boom. Okay, so this just needs stuff. But for it, what do we have? Ooh, shower cubicle. Alright. I see, I see. Hang on. Face the other way, because this is the door. There we go. This is like the kind of industrial look I can get behind. We've got a little bit of chicness coming back into it. Yep. Privacy is important. Although I feel like instead of blinds, we could have, you know, frosted glass or something. Get some of those vinyl stickers on the window. Hang on. Anything else need to be in here? Sinks? Do they need to be in this shower room, or could they be in here? Because I think this is all... Yeah, up. I need to do snapback to be good. There we go. Perfect. Hang on. I need to see if this needs to be in this room or not. No, they have to be in here. It's a little cramped, but I suppose... What else needs to be in here? Faux tile rug? By 3. Hang on. By. Here, hold that. That might be for some interesting decor, knowing that we can put rugs on the walls. I'll keep that in mind. Just putting no slip mats in front of the showers. Bellissimo. I love it. Which way's front? You're the front. Big old mirror. Yeah, I wasn't really seeing the vision for this place when we were clearing it out, but now it's starting to come together. Okay, done everything in here? What else needs to be done in here? Ah, I see. I hope this doesn't need to be on like a lot. Just the back wall showers. We can do that. We can do that. That's very satisfying. Yum. Yum. Yeah, get it. You showed up. You showed up for a second there. Boom. Perfect. Let's make this bigger. There we go. Whoa. Oh, much better. Much faster. Yum. Bellissimo. Yeah, just really haven't started doing anything like decorations or present buying or anything like that. I'm just trying to round up my house, get everyone to write down kind of, you know, Christmas list suggestion stuff for like household secret Santa. What are these boards that need to be sold? I don't see. Oh, these? Okay, I see you. I see you. Now we can buy. I'm glad that I managed to get most of the trash around here cleaned up last time, so this time we can just grab all the shit and put it down. Three of these. Okay, we're definitely turning this back around then. Seven lockers. Oh boy. Oh. One. See how many we can fit in here, and if it fits in nicely. There we go. You gotta move him over. Yep, we gotta move him over. That's the snow again. It's gonna be on and off all day. I think before I do much else at my desk today, I'm gonna make a hot water bottle, put it under my feet. My toes are freezing. I don't have any slippers right now. They're all worn out. Should put that on my Christmas list. I'm trying to remember what I put down. I think I put down, like, vouchers for ebooks. Because I've been reading a lot on my tablet. Oh. A coffee carafe, you know, the press ones. Because I had a nice new one. It was really cute. It broke in the sink. So sad. I'm kind of needing a new one. So I thought that's the perfect thing to put down as a suggestion to my Secret Santa. Like, by all means, none of us have to stick to whatever was put on our Secret Santa's recipient want list. It's more like a suggestion, like, cause I know some of my family hard to buy for, so it's like suggestions or your clothing size, stuff like that. I'm trying to stick with what the customer wants, but because otherwise I would be doing much more crazier benches. I just felt like these would fit here. They could have been like for going down along here, but it fits so nicely like that. Oh, wait, hang on. Have I put these in the wrong place? Are these even meant to be here? No, this is meant to be a little, like, reception area. Okay, so I should have just moved them. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, let's try finding... Okay, I see you. Look at all this nice natural lighting coming, and it's gonna be gorgeous. 2 desks. Yeah, this is making me feel so nostalgic for, you know, going to the swimming pool and stuff as a kid. Boy, put this right there. Ooh, why not make it a little bit bigger? Yeah, that's a notice board. Beautiful. This place is gorgeous. Just need to have some, maybe a sign here, posters, something. Right, so this is where our benches need to be. I mean, we could put them in like the middle of the path, but I kind of want to put them to the sides here. I can imagine, you know, there being kids clubs and parents waiting at the chairs for them to finish up. Super cute. Couple of bins for each tray-ish. Put right there. Ooh, plant pots. I'd like for the plant pots to go either side of the opening, but I think it's not great. I'm gonna put one there. Why not just put one here? Okay, I'm gonna have to move this a little bit. There we go. Boom, perfect. Okay, gotta stretch out. Get some water. I'm so excited to get stuck in with some more art stuff today. I was trying to update my stores. Like, I have merch that I haven't added to them yet, and I've just been putting it off for ages, but I dealt with my Redbubble yesterday with a few things, and I realized I have a lot of stuff that's not ready to post, but is almost there, so I got plenty of things that to fix. But looking at art that I already made is also making me want to make more new art. But before I get stuck into that, I really gotta do an update on my Ko-fi, whatever it is. So that's all on my to-do list. I'd like to get all that done this week. And then between now and the end of the year, there's lesson plans that I have to follow for art, animation, 3D modeling, all things that I want to be doing. So I've just been looking at that and it's kind of planning out what the rest of my year looks like. Like I say, I was planning out, you know, because I want to do something for Flipper for Christmas. I was looking ahead to see how far that's going to take us. Or like what that's going to look like around Christmas time. And like I say, I don't think Alice is going to last too much longer. By the beginning of December, we'll be done with it. So I think something cute like Date Everything is what I want to play next. I thought it was a door for me to walk through. Wait, there's some more things to buy in here. Focus up. Do one room at a time. Already halfway through this session. I'm gonna do again the whole buy everything. Dance mat. Now this place is where to be. Oh my goodness. 1, 2. I would absolutely go to a sports center that had dance mats. Kidding me? Oh, more. 3, 2, 1, 0. No worries, just placeholder until I figure out where I want to put everything. Speakers. Who's gonna, well... Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Right. I do kind of like the idea of doing a wall of mirrors along here, so let's see how many we can kind of fit pretty close to each other. I like them all kind of, you know, in one place instead of, you know, this being a house of mirrors, you having mirrors just randomly all over the place. That's not my vibe. I don't enjoy that. We can fit this last one behind me if we just squish everything up together a little bit more. Everybody get close to your neighbor. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That makes me happy. Ah. I keep meaning to remember every episode to ask anyone watching, how you doing? Hope you're having a fabulous time. You know, I hope that... Are these meant to be in front of these? Hard to say. Yeah, no, I hope you're having a good week. If you're watching. It's Friday, so you gotta have a Friday treat. I already had plenty of treats this week. Because it was my sister's birthday, so there was lots of cake around the house. Ooh, flooring. Okay. Swish. Put down the flooring and then I'll figure out where the mats and the benches are gonna go. Because without a TV, these mats are just kind of decorative. Not what I meant. Hang on. Here we go. Pick him up. Put him down. Get up. Put it down. Pick you up. Put you down. Yoink. You're gonna small. Yum. Yum. That's another thing. I can't remember if I said this already, but I'm planning to remember and actually record when I'm doing my digital drawing. And I figured I could just, you know, if I don't feel like making a whole video out of one drawing, I could just do a compilation of everything I've done that month. I think that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, November's just gone by so quickly. We've only got a couple weeks left of the year, and then it's all gonna be done, so. I'm just like, I don't know. In some ways, I feel like I've done so much this year. In other ways, I was like, I wish I'd done a few things more. But it's important for me to go at my pace. Beautiful. Look at this. Move these guys over. Finish the rest of the floor. No, we need to be over here and doing this. Full size. Yep. Add a surface finish. Yep. Yep. Oh, I remember. There was one more thing that I put on my kind of like recommendations for Christmas list stuff, which was just, you know, records. I love all kinds of music, and I love listening to my records. I got a lot of old Scottish folk stuff and country music that I inherited from my parents, so I'm always excited to have like more to add to the collection, because like they're getting expensive these days, but I feel like that's not too cheeky to ask or put as like a suggestion for your Christmas list. Just like, you know, one record be nice. I did the same thing last year. My brother got me like Motley Crue, some Johnny Cash, good stuff. Because he got me last year, and it worked out good because I got him, so we were getting presents for each other. I remember last year, my mom, she put down at first like, oh, surprise me, oh, get me anything. And I put down as a rule this year, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to say that you need to, the whole point of this is to help people out, you know, because we're like, the main thing is that we're being less wasteful as a household. Secondary, to help that go easier and make sure everybody feels fairly seen to, is you put down a suggestion for something you actually want or like. because my mom would always be like, oh, just surprise me, oh, I don't need anything. But you know, she does want something. And I would only be like, well, I can only buy you so many ABBA CDs. ABBA CDs. And then she used to always, like, have Turkish Delight all the time on her. Like, it was always in her car when I was growing up. So when I got old enough to be buying my parents presents, one of the first things I got from my mom was, like, really fancy Turkish Delight. And she's like, oh, I don't like Turkish Delight. I'm like, you've had Turkish Delight in your car every day throughout my entire childhood. What do you mean you don't like Turkish Delight? I don't know. But yeah, if you suddenly have a personality change like that, that's another reason why the suggestion list is a good tool. IMO. Ah, no, wrong one. Bye. Bye, Beck. I haven't been paying attention to see if when we sell things, if they sell for less. So I hope that, haven't been, like, wasting a ton of money by buying and selling. Like, I get that this is meant to be, like, a dance hall. But, I don't know. The dance master's throwing me. I suppose it could just be kind of like light up game style. Light up mats, no need for a screen or anything. And this seems like a kind of like a ballet dance hall or something. I'm just gonna put these kind of along here. So they're all kind of like in front of the mirrors. That seems fine. I want to put this speaker maybe in this corner here. Fill up this space a little bit. So you got 2 speakers inside the mirror. You got one in the back over here. Seems cool to me. Did I close this? There we go. Right, now another... Oh, that's the one we've already done. Okay. Any other rooms around here? That's back to outside. Is there anything to do with the upstairs spaces? Perhaps. Is that meant to sell these? Not that. What needs to be sold up here? Is it these? Is it these? Let me see. Railing. Back. Biggity back. These railings? Yes, okay. Sell. Service finish. Can do that. Let's get 2 just in case. Yep. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Boom. Yeah, it's been weird. I feel like I've been missing my music. My last job was like a night shift worker, so I was always able to listen to my music. But since I quit that, I haven't been listening to my music so often, you know. I'm not just been putting on my headphones and enjoying it. I usually put on like some background YouTube noise. I think while I'm working just on stuff like that, I need to have more just listen to my music. Move you over here as well. hope they're not planning on putting a kitchen up here, because that's all I can imagine with these tiles is kitchen stuff. I feel like if it was storage, you could do something a little bit more bland. I mean, white and black checker is bland, but I mean, you know, not like pattern tile or something. Just something that's like, you know, regular wood. Speaking of listening to things, from back when I had my night shift job, I got plenty of audiobooks for me to catch up on. There's some where it's like I'm more than halfway through them, and they're pretty short ones. And you know, they're pretty feel good, but I'm like so afraid to finish them or see like bad stuff that like I know has got to happen before the end of the book. You know, there's got to be some more struggles before the end, and I'm just like putting off listening to them, I guess, because I'm just like, I don't know, I just want it to always be feel good, and I also don't want the story to end. I gotta. So I think if I get into listening to those again, it'll also be good. Or me sitting down and getting more work done. It was kind of a nightmare trying to like, clean listening to one of my audiobooks, because I kept on focusing on a bit of cleaning, missing whatever was being said, and having to go back, rewind it 30 seconds, rewind that same 30 seconds like 5 times over, because I'd start doing the thing again and miss what was being said again. So it's not, audiobook's not good for doing cleaning work. But I think once I've got something down for sketches, and then I just need to, you know, make it all look good, I can have something on in the background like that. That's what I think. Now I'm just buying a whole lot of stuff. It's like a whole lounge setup gonna be up here. Flip, flop. Bye. I need 8 of these. Let's see. I'm just gonna fill up the space with them and see if that uses up all 8. And I'm getting really in the mood for listening to Christmas music. I have a couple hour long Spotify Christmas playlist. I might get on that soon. Because yesterday I found myself humming along some stuff. I'm so ready. I'm ready for some Christmas magic movies. I've been on a little bit of a quest to try watching older movies, find some black and white ones and stuff like that, because I know there is a pretty good selection of older films available on Amazon Prime, but they don't advertise them. You have to specifically find them. There's also Internet Archives. Should use that too. Boom. Once again, I'm just buying furniture, placing it wherever. See where we put it after that. Yeah, I want to see, you know, what some good winter watches for some old movies. I like movie history, you know, the history of cinematography and stuff like that, so I really want to check out a lot of old stuff. Okay, we'll put down books and games and stuff after we put down furniture. Okay, all that's decor, so we can wait. Let's see. I kind of don't hate at the back here, we have spew down. Grab this. Oh, we gotta move these back a little bit more. Perfect space for doing some big puzzles. Or summon, you know? Got the big adult table, little kid table doing some drawing on, you know? That's what I'm thinking. And I want to keep these here. Because you can come up the stairs, grab some puzzles or something, take them over here. Or do you want to leave this area more open so people can come and be standing and, like, you know, looking out over the hallways? I kind of like that. Okay, so I think we'll put these over here. What am I meant to do with these? Oh, they're like bookends, I suppose. Just add a little summon to the shelves, make them a little less boring. I can get behind that. Oh my goodness, we only got about 10 minutes left before I need to call it quits for now. I really want to get this place done, so I think once I finish up here, I'm gonna have a little lunch, and I'm gonna come right back in and get into it. So I got my video for this week, my video for next week, all ready. And I can do some of those lessons I was talking about. Why did my voice go really American there? Oh shit, they're gonna be playing some D&D, Dungeons and Roaches. I didn't even notice that when we were dealing with the D&D guy in one of the first episodes. I thought it was just, you know, oh, he likes to play bug people. But it's Dungeons and Roaches. That's really cute. Was is das. How many plant pots we're getting? 3 works for me. Put some in these corners, like so. Because honestly, we're trying to derail. We're trying to stop the weird kids from just like sitting in the corners with their hoodies up by putting someone else there. Yes, I was that weird kid doing that. I would absolutely just, you know, nobody talk to me. Sit in the corners of the playground. Hoodie up. I just want to read my books and listen to my anime music on my iPod. Oh. That was not quite fitting, huh? Gotta bring this out a bit, I guess. Just a little bit. In the box, it's in the box. Success. Okay, now I have to move these because that one sits out a little bit. Bring it forward a little bit, there we go. Ah, much better. Better symmetry. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, gotta get the D&D over here. Or DNR. In this case. Ooh. This looks like... Oh, that's not the book that I thought it was gonna be. But, you know, maybe some adults appreciating this literature over here. All these figurines and stuff. Oh, I love it. Look at all the sewing things. Oh, I love that so much. Yeah. That's so huge. Wait. Hang on. Yeah. Kind of a little bit big even still. Dang. It's getting huge. I wonder. Why isn't it letting me do that anymore? Tab. Grab. Buy. There it is. Wait, change vertical rotation. Okay, just put this under there. Perfect. Let's see if we can fit any of these dang games. I just don't want to fit on these shelves at all. There we go. Okay, so what if I take these away from that glass at the back? I think that's stopping Tomb of Destruction. Heavy. Grabbable. Another board game. All board games on this side. I'm gonna put books over here. Ooh. Some of these are very cool looking. We're at least gonna finish up this room before we call it quits today. And place. Nice. Oh, 2 of this one. That must be popular. Oh, this is a bigger version. You know what? This is like, yeah, this is the coffee table book version. I got a couple of those kind of coffee book things, but I keep them as references. It's all like, you know, art books and things like that. You know, photography from fashion shows and like David Bowie fashion stuff. Stuff that I want to use as a reference for fashion for characters I want to draw and stuff. Vivienne Westwood, things like that. Love a little bit of Vivienne Westwood. There you go. They'll get more stuff as the community grows and they get donations or whatever. But this place is gorgeous. This place is really coming together. I like it a lot. I think we'll leave it off there. And we'll finish this next week for you guys. For me, I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna come back here. We're gonna finish up the interior and the exterior. And if we have a little bit of time after that, I think it's gonna be working on our own house a little bit as a treat. Just see how fast we get everything else done. Right. I'm gonna sign off now. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for hanging around and listening to me babble. I hope if you're listening to this and getting some work done, that it all goes smoothly. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.